Good evening, Virgo. Hi, everybody. I'm doing a heart-to-heart reading, which is a heart-shaped spread that I created for Lionsgate. I've been doing it in August, typically, but I felt like injecting some love right at the beginning of 2023 for everyone. So the reading is an oracle card at the inner tip as combined energy, then 7 tarot cards on each side placed to shape a heart. So you and then them, and a last tarot card at the bottom tip as combined energies for both of you. So let me get set up. I need to draw the cards, put everything down before I start reading. It won't take very long, but please wait. So what is this energy for you? Honeymoon. It says, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. That's amazing. So let's draw out of the tarot. I will tell you all the cards in a bit. And the other tarot deck for the bottom tip. That's 2 cards. I'm going to take them. I have to look at them with my glasses just to make sure. They're both in reverse. It's the King of Wands and the High Priestess in reverse. Let me show you. King of Wands and the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. So, almost ready. I just want to place the cards properly. Okay, we'll start with you. You have the Ace of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the 5 of Wands, the Ace of Cups in reverse, Judgment, and the Page of Wands. You have, well, we'll get to the other side afterward. So let's talk about you first. Okay, you're in an energy of, you're very dynamic. You have a lot of energy, actually. You have maybe a little too much energy. There's a lot of determination and feeling action-oriented, practical, really hands-on. I feel like there's something that you want to create. It's like a mix of eagerness, like anticipation, you know, some of that energy that I'm sensing is so like kind of like pent up is the anticipation. It's like, okay, there's something you've been waiting for. Maybe it's the vacation time that is upcoming. Maybe it's even a honeymoon, like quite literally, whatever it is for you. But there's quality time going to be spent with this significant other, someone you really care for. I think it might be maybe the first time you travel together, because it feels like you're really like almost edgy about it, but like just really excited. And you're excited because whatever you're anticipating, the excitement is here. It's on the Five of Wands and the Page of Wands. And you're very action oriented when it comes to, you know, taking the steps to organize everything. You plan everything. Everything is well documented, well organized. You've worked hard on this, like you've sizzled every little aspect of maybe the honeymoon. And if we talk about honeymoon, it could also be that you've planned the wedding. So imagine like how much work that goes into planning such a thing, right? A wedding and the honeymoon. There is something that you are kind of anticipating, but you are also a little bit, I want to say maybe unsure. You've got the Ace of Cups in reverse. So there's you know, as much as you're decisive here on the Ace of Swords about, okay, this is going to happen. It's going to happen this way. I've thought of everything, every little detail. I've got everything, you know, I need. I'm ready. There is something about, okay, especially when it comes to love, right? You're like, okay, this better be like as beautiful as I see it in my mind. You know, whatever plan you have thought out. But I feel that you've used proper judgment, to be literal here, about the choices you've made, about, I want to say even the timing of it. But there is something about it's about waking up. I'm going to leave it at that because I'm not too sure. It's really just the words waking up. We'll do the other side, the other person, and then we'll see. Maybe it'll make sense, maybe not. It's irrelevant, maybe. Maybe it was just... I am giving myself a moment just to see if it's really something or if it's just irrelevant. Okay, what's relevant about it, it's whatever you're putting in place has also set something else in motion. So it woke up something or someone, or it's more like a something, right? But it's like, again, it's a matter of things that are cause and effect, if you want. That's what it's speaking of, the judgment here. Let's look at the other side. So Queen of Wands in reverse, Knight of Cups in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, 3 court cards, followed by the 7 of Swords, the 9 of Swords in reverse, the 10 of Pentacles, and then Death in reverse. So I'm not liking the 7 of Swords. I don't necessarily hugely dislike the 7 of Swords, as well as I don't usually love it. Of course not, but in this particular reading, especially following the 3 court cards, it's almost like that Seven of Swords is following three people. It's, you know, it's odd. I have to say it's odd. But I think it's an energy of, I don't know why, you know, it's coming up in your other person's energy. It feels like someone is trying to get away with something, you know. Maybe it's the waking up energy, it's the cause and effect. Whatever you've set in motion has triggered someone else to wake up. But instead of saying to wake them up, it might have triggered them to show up, to but it's an energy of showing up but then disappearing, right? Because he comes in, he steals, and he leaves. So it's an in and out energy on the Seven of Swords more than anything. Anywho, that's the displeasing side here. I'm not sure it really belongs to this person because we have three court cards on their side. So what I'm sensing is that, I'm going to show you on the table, the Knight of Cups is in between the power couple of the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands in reverse. So we have a perfect match in terms of court cards, suits, and in between is love, but it is sort of thwarted because it is in reverse. The characters are in reverse. And what I was picking up as three people, I think the Seven of Swords becomes this third person instead of the Knight. I think the Knight of Cups is energy shared between the King of and the Queen of Wands. And so they're like in a bubble here. But then there's someone lingering on the side. And to be very honest, this is not energetically speaking. This is physically in their vicinity during a vacation or during your vacation, something like that. I can't help this. I see it as a separate energy from your person. Okay, let's say it's not a separate energy. Let's say it has nothing to do with... Okay, I'm going to say one last thing and then I'm going to switch to something else. I'm sorry. It's not obvious. It's even possible that there's four people. Okay? It's even a possibility that there's a fourth person and not only three. And this is what I really want to stress. That I don't even think that it really belongs to this person's energy, and I don't think it's someone you know, like at all. Like this is a pure stranger. It's an in and out energy. It's something that comes in that you have no awareness of. So it's not someone that you think you know or that you knew in the past. It's not that energy at all. So that's why I'm saying maybe it's even like a fourth person. Anyway, it's like a little mishap during the vacation, that's for sure. It's something that, I don't know why, maybe you're wary about it. Maybe, you know, if we're in the context of a wedding, a honeymoon, something like that. I did talk about your plans being well organized. Everything is tight. Everything is well planned. You are feeling both excited and edgy about it. So maybe there's something there that you'll recognize if I mention the Seven of Swords as something or someone that might be attending the wedding. I don't know, or I don't think so, because, okay, I'm gonna really retract that. It's not someone attending the wedding, because it is not someone you know, not even remotely. This is a total stranger. I need to be very clear on this. So it would happen during the holidays. If you spend holidays with this person or with a group of people, let's say the 3 court cards are maybe people from the wedding in this case. I don't know. I didn't expect this side to be like so weird. Like your side was pretty straight up. But there's an energy of, let me follow through here. You know, this is truly like, it was the marriage, the honeymoon is a reality, because this is commitment energy, this family energy. So maybe that's what it is. There's like, there's an energy of being as a family. Maybe there's the 2 of you and someone else tagging along for the honeymoon, even if typically a honeymoon should be only just the 2 lovebirds, right? Who knows? It could be just a vacation, not a honeymoon, so that's difficult to separate. Let's just say a vacation, so that would make more sense. A family vacation. I would say watch your wallet, you know, watch your back. Not to the point of losing sleep, but, you know, it's important that you pay attention. You know, it's funny, in the same position we had the Ace of Cups on your side, and it's like the card where you had these feelings of, you know, being uncertain about, okay, is this going to really go well? Is this really going to be up to par the way I see it? Is it going to enchant them? Like, are they going to really like enjoy what I created here, the trip, you know, like the experience? Are we going to have a good time? Like all these questions, questioning like the emotions or the quality of the experience on the emotional level, right? The enjoyment of it. And on their side, it's a little bit of an equation as well, right? They're wondering if everything's going to go well. Are they going to sleep well for some reason? I'm also hearing like they're wondering if it's going to be a nightmare. But not like a little bit when you say it, like, oh, this is a nightmare, right? Not a full-on nightmare, but like a little bit like the saying. So what intrigues me most is the Death card in reverse. I don't understand the lack of motion on this card. I don't understand why the standstill. I don't. Also, your cards are all upright except for the Ace of Cups, and on this side, the 3 court cards are in reverse. So why would the family be... I'm not sure what I'm sensing. It's a little bit like... I'm hearing upside down. Like being turned upside down. Just like, you know, just literally, because like the cards are in reverse, like feeling upside down, feeling... I know what it is. I got this energy before. It's so strange. It's not the first time, it's the second time I get this energy. It's feeling seasick because I'm seeing a boat and water. I mean, this is Venice, this is the gondola, but it's like feeling upside down because you're feeling nauseous. So like you're feeling queasy. That's the feeling I'm getting. And that's why you think you're not going to sleep, or they think they're not going to sleep so well. But why the death in reverse? I mean, although I'm the reader, I have to question this. It's a strange energy. I don't understand the it's like a lack of progression. It's a lack of getting to the next level, getting to the like in this case, of course, it's like how can I express this to you? You know, a lot of people will say death in reverse is like something that you're unable to let go of or get over. You can't transform it. You can't transmute it. You're stuck and you're not, something is not dying in order for the new to be born or to arise, which is the waking up energy. But I get all this thing about sleeping, waking up, and then this card is like not about waking up, and it's not about sleeping either. It's an in-between limbo state for me. It's a really strange energy. Anyways, it's a little odd because in this context, it's not someone's energy. It's not your person's energy per se. What I'm sensing is that because we have the power couple on this side, it's kind of both your energies mixed in. Anyway, you end on the King of Wands with the High Priestess in reverse, right? That I showed you earlier. The King of Wands is there twice in reverse. So this couple, this power couple, is both fire, water. We see that as well here. It's all fire, water with the Knight of Cups. It's a mix of fire, water. It's very clear. It's happening again here. Okay. Enough with the weird energy of the Seven of Swords and the limbo I'm sensing on death in reverse. I'm going to toss that to the side. I am going to choose to tell you that the death in reverse is sort of coming together with the Ten of Pentacles as solidifying the fact that things are getting really solid. I know it's like a redundant what I just said, but it's like saying one reinforces the other. So the perennity, the commitment, the engagement, the longevity, the legacy of this relationship is emphasized even more by being crystallized by the death in reverse. Now, in terms of the King of Wands with the High Priestess in reverse, maybe it's a little bit of an echo to the sort of energy that you both share together in terms of maybe fire, water. So sometimes water extinguishes water, water extinguishes fire, right? So there might be some sort of not fighting, but you'll experience that there are moments where your energies don't necessarily mesh. You'll experience that, but it's okay. It's everyone, every couple has its little things, right? But it's very clear here in terms of if you're wondering where things are maybe not lining up between the two of you, it's on the elemental level. So it's like saying someone is very fiery, impatient, quick to anger versus someone who's overly emotional. Kind of plays victim as well, or martyr. So it would play in the dynamics that you would have or encounter sometimes. Maybe you'll get a glimpse of that during the holiday that you spend together. Hence why you are a little weary, emotionally speaking, of how is it really gonna go when we go on this trip, right? Anyway, I am gonna leave the reading there. There's still the mystery around. I don't want to even say the card. So there's a little portion of the reading that is very nebulous for me. It's still very vague. I'm not able to really describe it to you fully. So keep that in mind as just a warning maybe, or just something to maybe even on the contrary, this card totally, right? Anyways, thank you so much for your attention. I appreciate that greatly. Thank you for liking the video, sharing, commenting, of course, subscribing to the channel. Anyways, I'll see you soon. Take good care. Thank you so much.